Hi everyone, it's Mike with Crane Realty, doing another tech video for you today. Always love the opportunity when we get to introduce technology into the home and doing some of these tech videos. Before we get into that, always when I have a buyer, when we're doing the closing, when we're going through the final walkthrough, I always encourage them and say, hey, look, you're going to get keys at closing. The seller always will say, these are all the keys that I have, and then you're going to get them at closing. Perhaps they think that they've actually provided all of the keys, but frankly, for people who have lived in the home for years and years and years, probably have had a small handful of keys, either going to a family member, maybe a close neighbor that's done some pet sitting as they were away on vacation and they forgot to collect that key or what have you. That's why I always encourage one of the very first things you do before you even move everything in, secure your home, right? Go down to Lowe's or Home Depot or where have you, purchase some locks and put some of that new hardware on and make sure those keys are the only ones and that you possess them. So always encourage, get out there, get new keys on the door right before you move anything into your house. And if you're going to consider some options, you might want to consider introducing a little bit of technology. I know for my home in particular, there's a variety of different family members and friends, and we don't want to provide keys for like everybody. Frankly, that's one of the first things my wife and I did. We got keys for a number of our family members. We gave them out to everybody, and then they would call us and say, hey, I need to go and pick up whatever at our house. And we'd say, well, just use the key. And then they never put them on their keychain or what have you. So this is kind of a nice little way around that you can actually introduce individual 4-digit plus combinations to each individual person, or you can provide temporary lock codes if it was like a cleaning service or contractor or what have you. Basically, these smart electronic deadbolts are a really great option. This particular one I would encourage from Yale, has a number of different user codes that you could program. This one does not have temporary combinations. There are a number of ones that are really good for like an Airbnb temporary passcodes, or those contractors or cleaning people, whoever you have coming into your home. You can create the combinations online for these. You just have to know manually, you have to go online and delete that access code after the fact. So that's kind of the little knock on this one. But if it's going to be for a more permanent use with family members and friends, this is a really great option. I also like that it does still have a key. You're like, well, Mike, that kind of defeats the purpose a little bit. If I want to do all of this digitally and kind of get rid of some of my keys, this allows you, because all this is battery powered, there's not a good way to plug in your door with a deadbolt. There'll be a battery pack on the other side with the access to lock the deadbolt into place. But for this option, if the batteries do actually die and you're on the outside coming back from work, you still need a way to get into your house. So having the feature with the actual key on it is a really nice touch. So just wanted to introduce that to everybody. Again, encouraging all buyers closing on their properties to change out their doors and locks. Very important to do so. So hopefully this video was helpful to you. If so, give this video a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button, as we're coming out with a lot of new content each week that you don't want to miss out on. So again, I'm Mike with Crane Realty, and I hope you have a great rest of your day.